Do you ever have one of those days where things aren't going right?
Huh?
Well, I've found a solution. It's a nice cup of Joe.
Nice cup of Joe. Okay.
Not only is it a nice cup of Joe, it's the All Effing Wrestling Show! You're wondering where that was going, weren't you?
I was a little curious. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think there's nothing left to say, but hey, JFB, hit that music.
I got my mic turned on and I'm ready to go. It's time for the All Effing Wrestling Show.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I love that little drum beat there at the end.
Oh yeah, I do too. Welcome to the Saturday evening edition of the All Effing Wrestling Show. I'm sure you're wondering to yourselves, JFB, Canada Dry, UVP Joe, what the hell are you guys doing on my laptop at 7 Eastern? We're trying to mix things up a little bit.
We're flexible here.
Yeah. We're trying on. It's like, you have your favorite pair of pants, but it gets a tear, and you got to go out and buy a new pair of pants. You got to try on a whole bunch of different pants. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of bounce around and see what works for us. So
yeah, we're gonna see, because we're looking at growing this podcast and the EFW network significantly in the next little period here.
Yeah,
because we're gonna be bringing on bigger and bigger guests.
yeah. Right. We already caused a ruckus with the Brian Cage interview.
I know. Y'all are starting to drive that wedge already.
That's right. When this story hits, we feel like it started on the All Effing Wrestling Show.
I'm actually reaching out to some of the dirt sheets that are reporting this and sending them a link to our podcast, saying that we kind of were the ones that started it. So,
Well,
are some people not giving us credit?
oh, none of them are giving us credit.
Fightful is giving us credit.
They
Oh,
have
oh,
the link to the show in the write
Yeah,
up.
they have our video, our podcast actually on their page.
Okay.
So, respect, Fightful.
Yeah,
Respect.
Fightful, respect. All you other ones, I'm coming for you. I'm telling you right now. I'm all out of bubble gum. All right. Anyways, I am, of course, your professor of the dark custodial arts. I am the JFB, Professor JFB, James from Boston.
And I am the patron saint of professional wrestling. I am that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Cat Effing Dry and Fruit Cat.
Fruit Cat. Now,
Like, if there was an action figure of me, would I not have Fruit Cat beside me?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, wouldn't he come part of the package?
I'm actually currently creating action figures for each and every one of you guys.
The AFW Network action figures.
Yeah, FW action figures. Mine's going to come with a bottle of Flintstone vitamins and I don't know, maybe a sock in my pants. I have no idea. Anyway,
Whoa.
now,
This is red flag.
is that red flag?
What do you think? Do you think this is a red flag, Joe?
I mean, it's getting there. That's kind of.
I don't know. Like, we put the red flag up. Should we just not give him one?
Yeah, I think he's going to get one.
Yep, red flag for
We're
you.
supposed to be family friendly here on a Saturday
And
night.
I was just getting ready to brag about how I walked that line. And now y'all read it.
It was close, but you were just over too far.
You know
So-
what, JFB? If we were on After Dark, you'd have been fine.
Yeah,
But we're not.
I know.
Anyway,
like,
guys.
the sun's going down, so automatically I think it's like nighttime.
But anyway, guys,
It's me. It's me. It's that EVP. Too late. I beat you.
there you go. I don't even need to say it.
No. Go ahead.
You know, it's me. It's me. It's the EVP here on a Saturday night with two of my best friends ready to talk news and by golly, is there a lot of news to talk about this week?
See, by golly, he oozes wholesomeness.
Well, before we get started, I do want to. I would be remiss if I didn't say that everything that Canada Dry says in the beginning of his introduction of who he is and what he does, it is certified. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Sports Illustrated has said it. Bleacher Report has said it. He is the biggest bubbly son of a bitch you'll ever meet in your entire life. They're all saying it. I don't know what's so hard. But anyways,
The answer is no. Fruit Cat does not eat mice.
yes.
Real quick, I do think we
He
would
will kill them, but he will not eat them.
to not mention great actress passed away today, Diane Keaton.
Yeah, Diane Keaton passed away.
I know we're stepping on your movies, but that's in 24 hours. I don't want it to get lost. I just want
Well, yeah, I mean,
From us.
next week we're gonna do. We're gonna have episode 3 of Check the Gate tomorrow night, and what's really cool is we're gonna do ghost stories. So all those really creepy ghost movies. Not funny, but the ones that make you keep a light on at night. Because there are a few on this list that have done that to me as well. So
This is like the first podcast me and Joe haven't been on in a long time.
I know it's going to be
Yeah.
weird not having you guys. But before we get started with everything, I want to introduce you to one of our sponsors. They kick butt. I mean, they really do. SWA Sabres, that's right. SWA Sabres, the link is down below. Go ahead and click on it. They have an anniversary sale. Buy one, get 2 free. Now,
And if the deal is, if you buy a Sabre, we will get $50.
Yeah. So help us
And
out.
that allows us to get the big guests and get better guests to bring you on the show. So if you buy a Sabre, it will help us.
Now,
maybe they can buy me some food. No, I'm just kidding.
So we got 2. You got the cosplay ones, which are more for look and show. Then you got this one. Imagine if you bought a lightsaber, you can run a car over it. That's right. So it's a combat saber. It's designed for combat. So if you're doing like I recently, last year, I worked on a Star Wars fan film, and they had combat sabers that they used to.
No, James, I'm not saying that people should do this, but is it not possible you could have a break-in in your house and defend yourself with one of these things because they're so like legit?
I mean, you get a combat saber, there's a good chance somebody's getting a concussion. I'm just saying, yeah. I mean,
like you could legit defend yourself.
We're not endorsing this as a what to do. We're just saying, fantasy.
But if need be, you can use it.
I mean, I kept an aluminum bat by the side of my bed.
Yeah, and that is why JFB's batting average is so high. He was always thinking about the game. Always thinking about the game.
Yeah. I never got too
old. What did you do? You have like a 375 that one year?
Yeah.
Guys, the guy was incredible. Home run. Like,
yeah. It was incredible. What a season. Whew. I barely remember it. What was all the
You barely remember? I barely remember it. I don't even think Joey remembers it at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll go back and research it, I guess, huh?
You know what me and Sid Vicious have in common? Or not Sid Vicious? Yes.
You're right.
Yeah, Sid Vicious. You know what we have in common? Softball season is right around the corner, yo.
I'm just glad you didn't say jumping off a top rope and breaking your leg,
Oh, no.
That is supposed to be one of the worst wrestling footages out there.
No.
Oh, it's up there, absolutely.
Yeah, it's up there. So, I guess you guys are wondering what we're going to talk about today. Well, we should probably go ahead and get into the main event. We have an all effing wrestling show, wrestling news episode. How awesome is that? then we get to talk about the news. But we're going to start with Crown Jewel Perth. That happened very early this morning. Some of us were
But
waiting.
before you do that, can I just make a little pitch here?
Sure.
So we're getting ready for AFW League to start up again.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, hit us up. We can sign you up for next season. We mainly predict AEW, but we do have some WWE events in there. So if you're interested in joining our prediction league, we have new championships this year. We got the Red Flag Championship.
Yeah. It's really cool.
We have the comic book championship. We got our brands getting in there.
Yeah. We love it. We'll have a check the gate belt at some point. Who knows?
You have to answer a movie trivia question as part of your score.
Yeah. So we're going to do news. We're going to talk about Crown Jewel Perth. That happened very early this morning. JFB was awake to watch it. I'm sure you guys watched it on the replay. Nonetheless, we're going to go over match. We're going to talk about it really briefly, and then we're going to go ahead and give it a letter grade, and we'll give a letter grade to the entire kit and caboodle. So first match of the night was Roman Reigns taking on Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was victorious with it being a street fight. Of course, that meant that there were no rules. Braun Breaker was there. The Usos showed up. Jey Uso speared Roman Reigns into a table, and then he lost. I'm going to give this a B+. It's a good way to start the show. It was what it was supposed to be. Kind of slow though on the tick. I mean, this is what you're going to get with 5 match pay-per-views. They're going to let these matches breathe, whether you like it or not. Canada Dry, you go next.
I like this match. And Bronson Reed he's really getting that push now.
Yeah.
Like, to beat Roman Reigns, regardless of how it is, that's such a big push.
That's huge. To go over him twice is huge. And it didn't hurt that he's Australian as well.
Yeah, that's probably why they had him win there. But yeah, I really like this. I like the all the tensions still going on with the bloodline.
Yeah.
And where it's going and how Roman Reigns is like, I love you, but I don't want to talk to you till Christmas.
There you go. I don't want to talk to you till Christmas.
Yeah, so I'm going to give this a B. You know what? I'm going to give this an A.
Okay. All right. Joe.
We'll start with my grade. It's a B, just because the psychology of like the bad guy should be the ones getting the help, and I guess Roman Reigns is supposed to be the good guy in this scenario, even though he's absolutely still a heel. Like,
he's a tweener.
I don't even know if you can really call him that, to be honest.
You can't.
The crowd loves him. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but they're popping for him. They're popping for him as much as a face as they did when he was a heel. It hasn't changed.
Let's be real. Especially the wrestling fans in general just love to cheer the bad guys.
Yeah.
Ever since the NWO, that's all. You can't say he's.
They had Roman go against heels though for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I guess my problem is like Roman never got his comeuppance as a heel.
That's true.
Like legitimate.
I don't think he's a full face, but I think he's got that tweener vibe.
Yeah, he does.
And I think they're waiting for the right moment to fully turn him face.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's really not coming back till Christmas, this has been like one of the worst years for Roman Reigns. There's just nothing interesting about him at all whatsoever.
I mean, his loss.
Well, I don't think they said we won't see him till Christmas. I think it's
he doesn't want to talk to him.
he doesn't want to talk to those guys till it's Christmas at the
yeah. He's not,
I guess we'll see what that means.
All right, so let's go to our second match. This is for the crown. This is the Crown Jewel Championship for the women.
Okay, let me rant about something here.
Okay.
They are treating these Crown Jewel Championships like they're Lord Stanley's Cup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They got the white gloves on, and I'm not buying it for a second. Like you're trying to act like it's all they're all prestigious.
Well, they're doing that because it's full of Swarovski crystals and real diamonds. That's what they say.
Well, can I just say, to call this to have this title be the crown jewel title and it not be in Saudi is really stupid.
Well, the Saudis are the one who came up with the belt.
Exactly. So if this was a belt that just stayed in the realm of Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
cool, sure, whatever.
But WWE is
Saying-
owning the gimmick completely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to take this to Australia,
Yeah.
it just doesn't work for me.
I agree. All right. So Stephanie McCoy, she is your Raw Women's Champion, taking on Tiffany Stratton, your SmackDown Women's Champion. I'll say this. This was a great match. I love Stephanie McCoy. I liked her when she was wrestling in AAA. I liked her when she came on to AEW. I really wish AEW would have kept her. But the reality is that I don't think Tony Khan would have made her a bigger star than what she is in WWE. I'm just going to be honest. WWE has the ability to take very unknown talent and push them to the moon and make them look like $1 billion. And that's what Stephanie McCoy looks like. It was a good technical match. I'm going to give it an A-. I thought it was actually a really good match. Stephanie McCoy got the win. Canada Drive. What say you?
I'm not a big Stephanie McCoy fan.
Yeah.
Like I really need to see those personalities of my wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like if I see their personality, I'll fall in love with them. But like she hasn't learned hardly any English, and but I will say this, and you're thinking on the same lines. Did she ever make the right choice?
Yeah.
For herself.
Yeah.
To go to WWE over AEW.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, like, with her winning this crown jewel title,
Yeah.
this is the 5th belt that she's won in a year with WWE.
Yeah.
Like, that's
And
pretty.
I don't think that she would have got near, like, even if she became, I don't think she would become AEW Women's Champion in AEW.
I don't
She
know.
She might have won a TBS title, but I don't see it. World
I don't know. I say yeah because Tony Khan gave her a pretty decent offer. WWE just happened to be a smidge more.
I don't think he would have pushed her as hard as Vince, or sorry,
No.
WWE.
No, not at all. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah.
What was the grade, Aaron?
I'm giving this. B plus.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah, I like the match. I wish it was longer. It was like sub 10 minutes, which is a shame.
Yeah.
On a pay-per-view where there's only 5 matches, there's zero reason why a match should have less than 10 minutes of in-ring wrestling time.
Completely agree.
What grade did you give it?
I give it an A-. I can't go any higher because you're not giving them the time to work. If you're going to sit here and hold AEW's feet, AEW, get my acronyms mixed up. If you're going to hold their feet to the fire for women's wrestling, WWE has to get that same treatment.
Yeah.
I still think it's really cool that we are the ones that own this name, and it's just such a cool name, All F in Wrestling.
Yeah.
Like
let's
the branding is on point.
Let's go to our third match really quick. John Cena is taking on AJ Styles. Cena gets the win, obviously. I mean, number one, he has now 100 PLE victories. He's still 7 behind Undertaker. He's not going to catch the Undertaker with only 4 or 5 dates.
4 dates left and only technically 1 PLE left.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I have a request.
Yeah.
Can we get a little banner down there that says allfnwrestling.com?
I can,
Well,
yeah. Sure. Do that
We got Kimmy is writing a lot of these articles. I'm writing a lot of these articles. So we gotta get this webpage pumped out to the masses.
There we go.
Pretty soon everyone will know about our logo.
Hell yeah.
That's
So
the
let's
goal, right?
So let's go to match number 3, John Cena and AJ Styles. Here's what's really cool. We get the standard John Cena announce. The 17, never seen, yada, yada, yada. But what was really cool is he reached into his jorts and he pulled out a piece of paper and handed it to Alicia. And Alicia read it, and it was the introduction for AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, the main event of TNA, the best leader of Bullet Club. He
Okay,
actually,
can I call a timeout right here?
yes,
For John Cena or WWE to look, I love AJ Styles, one of my favorite wrestlers.
yeah,
To call him the undisputed leader of Bullet Club when you have Finn Balor, who started the goddamn group, is a slap in the face to that man. So disrespectful.
Oh, Finn Balor started the Bullet Club?
Yeah, as Prince Devitt over in New Japan,
yeah.
it was him, Carl Anderson, and I can't.
Bad Luck Fale.
Yeah, Bad Luck Fale. That's who started.
Yeah.
Bullet Club in New Japan.
You're insulting the other big WWE guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, that angers me so much. Like
Yeah.
WWE, quit with your revisionist history.
Well,
Well-
no, I think like, you know, I don't think Finn's gonna say anything because it's just.
Oh no, he won't. But I'm going to say it
promotion
for
stuff,
him.
right?
I'm going to say this. I don't think WWE knew that John Cena was going to do that. Because to be honest with you, while WWE does recognize that there are other promotions like TNA and Evolve, they would never, ever, ever,
Ever.
ever talk about New Japan Pro Wrestling because they have a working relationship with all Japan Pro Wrestling.
And AEW.
And
New Japan and AEW, yeah.
Yeah, New Japan is with AEW. So I think, in all honesty, this was John Cena calling an audible. That's how I see it.
But according to John Cena, he doesn't do that.
Well, you know what?
That's what the good company man will tell you for the presses.
Yeah.
John Cena is marking out because he realized. Because I mean, let's talk about John Cena. The match itself was a great match. I gave it an A+. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic match. But I want to talk about John Cena because I think the reality is that John Cena came into this and Triple H says, we're turning you heel. And it ruined his reputation. And now you got Peacemaker season 2 getting ready to come out. So now you got to call an audible. And I think John Cena went above Triple H's head and went to TKO and said, this needs to stop. I'm not a heel. This heel run sucks. Make me a face. Let me mark out. Let me have fun. Let me get crazy. And then I just leave. Canada Dry.
Yeah, I agree about that. What you just said. Had they had another year with John Cena before this,
Yeah.
maybe a heel run is good. A year before his goodbye farewell tour.
Yeah.
You don't have a guy leaving the company who's been a face his whole career do half of it as a heel.
Yeah.
Like that's
And a crap heel run at that.
yeah. It had Rock still been part of it, it could have been cool.
Yeah.
But when the Rock wasn't part of the whole thing, then it's like no.
Yeah. Because if The Rock stayed, Cena could have turned on The Rock.
Yeah, then that
would have made more sense.
But yeah, this match I loved it. I'm giving it A+. AJ Styles, look at he's got a body of a god right now. Just
Oh yeah,
he looks so good.
He's put on a lot of muscle. He's always been lean. He's never been swolled up like that.
After the match,
I wonder if he's hanging with Brian.
you could see that John Cena's just so beat up. Like that took a lot out of him, that match.
Oh yeah, it went
Like
past
he's
50
got all
minutes.
sorts of injuries right now.
Yeah.
That
You don't
he's
see him
trying
on
to give it
TV.
all in this last little bit here.
He has a month until his next TV,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he has some time to heal up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give this an A+ like you, JFB.
All right, Joe.
I mean, of
Bring it
course,
home.
it's getting an A+. First off, can we talk about the 05 TNA gear that AJ Styles came
Oh
out?
yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I just wish he had had the hair. Like, I know he likes his nice long sheen hair. I hate it.
Yeah.
Looks like a soccer mom. Can't stand it.
Yeah. Talk about
Tipster
it.
says that this is her favorite match of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I don't mind it, but it seems like all people were talking. Like, I went on social media after, and all people cared about was all the moves that AJ and Cena were doing that were someone else's.
Oh yeah.
Like a whole tribute to a whole bunch. I will admit I saw something absolutely hilarious. Like on a meme page, it says Undertaker thanks AJ Styles and Cena for doing his wife's finisher, the Styles Clash.
That's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the fourth match. This is a tag match. Is Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, taking on Io Sky and Adelaide's own Rhea Ripley. I'm just going to be brutally honest. This was horrible. It was a horrible match. My problem was, realistically, you're in Australia. You're going to highlight Bronson Reed and you're not going to give a singles match to Rhea Ripley? Belts or no belts? Come on.
I agree with you 100%, JFB. You have to push Rhea Ripley to the moon at this. Like, you could just have a street fight with someone.
She's the hottest women's wrestler right now, worldwide.
Well, in Australia, at least.
Oh, yeah. I give it a D.
Wow.
Yeah. I give it a D. There was some decent action in it, but it was long. It was drawn out. They did not look like they wanted to be there. It was way too slowly paced.
And you know what else?
What?
Rhea Ripley was barely even in this thing.
Oh, yeah. She was in it for maybe 7 minutes total.
Yeah.
And she didn't even get the pin.
No, I didn't like this at all. I'm not as rough as you on this. I'm giving this a C. Because it did have Rhea Ripley, and I love Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I'm not fond of the three other wrestlers, though.
Yeah.
And that's part of why. I'm just not fond of them.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Joe.
Yeah, I think with the story they're telling on WWE, the fact that they're like, Asuka didn't get her comeuppance with like Kyrie turning on her or something. Like it just, I guess that's Triple H. Like we all know Triple H loves to tell a slow story, but sometimes there's just, it's too slow and it's boring. Like give us something to further this along. Make us care. Make us invested.
Yeah. I do love rapper John Cena, by the way.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't for rapper John Cena, there would be no John Cena in the WWE.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why they didn't use him more, like that gimmick a little bit more.
Because he was turning face with the crowd. The crowd was all over him, and so.
But I think they could have had him be that like once in a while to just bust that out.
Yeah, yeah. What was your grade for the match, Joe?
Yeah, like C-. Yeah,
okay.
I can't. You have to actively try to be horrible for me to give you anything below that. You know, like Charmel and TNA.
There you go.
Do you know why I gave it a C?
Yeah.
Because Rhea Ripley looked really good.
Yeah.
Like that boosted it up for me.
Let's go to our main event, the final match. Corey, number 5. This is for the men's crown jewel belt. It is Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Listen, unless you've been living under a boulder or you've been entrenched in a cave in Afghanistan, you knew Seth Rollins was going to win because all they talked about was the number of times that Cody Rhodes beat Seth Rollins. That, coupled with the fact he might lose Paul Heyman if he lost, ended up with Seth Rollins getting the win. Here's my problem. I don't have one. This was actually a really good match. It was slow and methodical. But I'm gonna I have a hot take. I'm done with Cody Rhodes. I don't want
Cody Rhodes,
I'm
Cody.
like he doesn't do anything. He's been the same character since he got to WWE. There is no dimension to him at all.
Cody as the champion is not as good as Cody chasing the belt.
I'm going to just say this. He is a modern day Hulk Hogan.
That doesn't work for me, brother. I don't think he's that type of Hulk Hogan where he's politicking.
He's got. I'm not saying the politics. I'm just talking about.
Yeah, because that's important when we think of Hulk Hogan.
Right? No, I'm talking about just in the ring. 6-7 moves. Do your finisher, and then pose.
But that's what a babyface does.
I get it, but there are other baby faces that are way better than Cody Rhodes. Will Ospreay is a perfect example. That kid is white meat as white meat can get. He is a white meat, blue-eyed baby face, and he is killing it.
Speaking of that, did you see the comic book thing that we posted?
I did.
Nightwing is no, don't do the Tiger Driver. You're gonna kill him.
Tiger Driver 91, my friend.
Nightwing is worried for the villain's safety.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with an A. Canada Dry, what are your thoughts?
Which match are we talking about now? Oh, yes. Cody and Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match. I'm going to give this an A. They did give it away, though. You knew Seth was winning. You're right.
Yeah.
I think that had they not pushed the score so much,
Yeah.
that it might have been a bigger surprise.
Yeah.
They didn't put any doubt. But yeah, I give it an A.
Okay. Joe.
Yeah, it's an A, but I will say, as much as you're tired of Cody,
Yeah.
I think story-wise, especially for Seth's character, I would have liked to have seen Cody win.
Okay.
Because
I see where you're going with this.
I think there's far more intrigue in Seth as a down-and-out, desperate guy to keep his group, to sit there and prove that he's still the man, that he needs Braun and Bronson to still follow him. It gives a little bit more dimension to his character. Yeah. And on top of that, there's an inbuilt story where you...
Can you read this out, JP?
The way Triple H hugged and celebrated with Stephanie McClure was different than the way he hugged and celebrated with Seth Rollins.
Okay. So, anyway, back to my thing. So, if Seth loses, the rumor is that he won because he's going up against Punk at Night of Champions in November.
Which this should be on. This championship should be part of that.
Well, here's the thing. I think you could have just had Punk come out and be like, Seth loses, and you have Punk come out and challenge him tomorrow night or tomorrow morning on Raw and be like, make up something like, you're not the champion we deserve. You can't even defend this brand. I want a shot. I want my rematch. You chickened out when you took the title from me by cashing in. Let's see who the real man is.
See, and this is why EVP Joe is the general manager of AFW League.
Now, that's not to say that. Oh no, I totally agree. But that's not to say that Punk isn't going to do it Monday morning.
I'm just saying. Either way, because like even then, you can go to Night of Champions, have Seth retain, Cody then and then Punk goes on to win the Rumble, and that has us off running to Mania.
Yeah. Okay. Overall score for the show, I'm going to go ahead and give it a B+. I thought it was a good show. It was probably one of the better ones WWE's done in a
Oh,
long
we're gonna
time.
rate it that way instead of the bells.
Oh, I'll do bells. I'll give it
We
3.5 bells.
usually do the bell system.
That's right. Yeah, I'll do 3.5 bells. Can and dry.
I'm gonna give this a 3.85. It was really good. Not quite a 4 though.
Okay, Joe.
I'm with you, JP. 3.5.
All right.
If you had given
So
the
cool.
women some more time,
Yeah.
I would have bumped it up.
And had Rhea Ripley been able to have a singles match that meant something
Yeah.
in Australia, I probably would have bumped it up to 4.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the news, shall we?
Yeah.
The Hardys are now holding 3 belts. They are your NXT, your TNA, and now newly crowned House of Glory Tag Team Champions. They won it last night. So congratulations to the Hardys. Now, speaking of belts.
What was our cumulative score for the show?
Oh, yeah. What was our cumulative score?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
There's some dead air here.
3.5. No, that can't be right.
Little math music. We need some math music.
3.62.
3.62. All right.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of belts, someone tied Ultimo Dragon
Yes.
not that long ago in Denmark, of all places. I believe it's Mercedes Moné. She wins the Body Slam Championship in Denmark, and she ties Ultimo
Wait.
Warrior.
Well, let's call her by her Twitter name, Ultimo Monet. Okay.
Ultimo Moné.
She better call herself this on
Oh, I would love for that to
TV.
happen.
I think she can shorten it to just Ultimo Moné.
Oh, that would be good.
Ultimo Moné.
Yeah,
I hope she brings this part of herself out.
Can we jump back to the Hardys real quick?
Sure.
I saw a rumor. Apparently, the Hardys are in talks with a bunch of other little promotions to go win some more tag titles. So we may have Monet and we may have the Hardys.
Okay.
The Ultimo Hardys here soon.
Ultimo Hardys. All right. I'm all right. You know what? Honestly, I'm okay with that. Let's see. Let's talk about some releases, shall we? WWE normally does their releases in November. They decided to start at the pecking order, which is the bottom feeders, the people down below, or as I call them, below the line. Because in film, you have above the line and below the line when it comes to your financing and your budget. Above the line is your writers, your director, your producers, the big name guys.
People you need.
Yeah. Below the line is your camera guys, your dollies, your grips, your G&E, your hair and makeup. Your actors are generally below the line unless they are also producers. So, yeah. So,
whoa. Hold on, Ultimo Canada Drive. Where are your 10 titles?
I got the world AFW world title.
Yeah.
I got the Red Flag Society crown.
That's 2.
I got the Dynamite ring.
that's 3.
So I'm on my way.
He's on his way. Okay.
You got one person behind you at 2 accolades, so you better keep working on it.
So, so WWE decided to go after NXT, Evolve, and WWE ID. There were quite a few names that were released. I'm just going to talk about the bigger ones. So Darko Knox, Kylie Ray. The 2 big ones were Lance Anoa'i, who is, of course, related to the Anoa'i family.
He's in the bloodline, and they fired him.
And they let him go. And Wes Lee,
That was the
NXT
surprising.
North American and NXT Tag Championships with MSK.
I thought Wesley would be on the main roster, but
you know what I'm going to say? WWE's loss is AEW's gain. That guy
I
would
could
rock.
easily see Wesley showing up in
Oh shit!
is that
Yeah.
is that his ring name or is that his actual name?
I think that's his actual name.
Well, that's what you know where honestly, do you know where he's probably going to go? Probably going to go back to TNA and reunite with his Rascals faction.
Maybe.
And then he's going to end up right back on NXT.
No, but yeah, you go out, you get back to the back door.
Yeah.
But I think you always want to you want to keep yourself on TV more. I think everyone would want to go to the secondary place if you can't be on the first place.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I would love to see him in NXT. I mean, in AEW, because in AEW, he could also be exposed to New Japan, CMLL.
Yep. His real name is Devion Everhart Akins.
So Wesley might not be his name where he goes to the next place, unless he owns it.
I think he owns it because he used that in TNA.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm certain he did.
No, he did not. No.
No, he did.
His TNA name was Desmond Xavier. Later simplified to Dez.
So
we'll see what he comes back as. I'm curious. Let's see if we can keep track of that for one of the next shows here.
Yeah, there we go. All right. But yeah, Wesley was that's a big loss. I mean, the guy was solid. He was a former champ, and they just let him go like he was yesterday's meat.
yeah, that was the most surprising name to me.
Say,
and I guess there's nothing really wrong with it because she wasn't doing anything, but Kylie Ray being pregnant and being not renewed is kind of shady.
Yeah.
Do you think also there might be like tentative agreements between WWE and TNA where they can be like, well, we'll let these guys go. You can sign them.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I would imagine that probably exists in their working contract. I want to talk about Booker T.
What did he say this time?
So Booker T on his podcast decided to talk about Jade Cargill and proceeded to shower her with love, and then proceeded to state this: Jade is working on a different level. I love Jade Cargill. I love her look. I love her physique. She is just awesome. But if the end of the world was riding on whether or not she could actually wrestle a 3-minute match without 5 punches, we would all be screwed.
Yes.
The end of
now,
the
let's
world
not forget what else Booker T said.
What?
He said she's green because she came from AEW.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like she's been in WWE for 2 years.
Yeah.
First
now,
off,
mind you, that she also wrestled before she got to AEW.
Let's not act like in AEW she wasn't talking to the likes of Bryan Danielson and all those other great even when oh god, what's his name? Guy who founded Blackpool Combat Club. William Regal was there running classes behind the scene. So don't sit there and act like AEW wasn't doing anything to further their wrestlers.
She didn't want to. She didn't want it.
She's openly said, I want to go into acting.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I don't think she loves this business like a lot of the women, other women in WWE.
Yeah. She doesn't care about wrestling. Wrestling was a platform for her to become an actress.
Yeah.
Or it's just, this is an opportunity that I have, and it's the biggest one that is available.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. She'll sell WWE down the river if it means she's an actress tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to Corey Graves and Carmella. They welcomed their second child. I know she's had issues with her pregnancies. The baby has 11 toes and 12 fingers, but that's okay. What do you expect? They live in Florida.
It's a genetic freak.
They'll love the baby all the same.
Yeah, they'll love the baby all the same, even with this little.
Plus, now it's an X-Man.
Yeah. So, rumor has it that listed internally in WWE's notes is that John Cena is going to go after the Intercontinental Championship against Dominic Mysterio on his second to last date.
Yeah, at Survivor Series, right?
Correct.
This should put Dominic Mysterio on our Power 10 at the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't make sense. It's a one-off. At this point, when you're your second to last match ever, do you really want to go after somebody you have had run-ins with?
Joe, are you hearing
Instead of
JP
going-
correctly?
No, he's breaking up real bad. On
Okay,
my
so yeah, JP, you're breaking up here.
All right, sorry. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yep, there we got you back, I think.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do your second to last show, then go against someone else. Why put over Dom? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe he's not putting Dom over.
I mean,
Well,
Dom is
that's something to think
over.
about.
I mean,
Dom is over.
I know and I understand that, but the only title John Cena's never held is the IC title.
You know what? For his last match to lose a belt on his last match, that would be pretty cool.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs to lose the IC title back to his rumored final opponent. So
Who's his
Who's
rumored
that?
final opponent?
Gunther,
Oh, yeah, give it to Gunther.
give the IC title back to
I
Gunther.
don't mind that. I don't mind that. It actually elevates the title, giving him that special.
Well, the reality is that Gunther. I mean, Gunther is a capable wrestler, and you put him over, lay down for him, and drop the belt. I love it. I think it's a great idea. I love the idea of Gunther.
I love if that's how it played out. That's
yeah.
good storytelling.
So apparently, the stories making the rounds is that there's going to be, and I think I like this the most. There's going to be a tournament, and the winner of the tournament gets Cena's last match. I like that because it puts you're basically saying this is how important Cena's final match is. We're going to do a tournament for it.
Oh, you know what? That is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope that plays out like that. But sometimes the fans can book better than the actual WWE booking.
Okay. We have a date for the Elimination Chamber. It will be February 28th in Chicago. Of course, that date and time can change because they're going to wait for AEW to make their announcement.
Gee, I wonder who's winning the Elimination Chamber that time.
I don't know. It's in Chicago. Could be AJ Lee
Or CM Punk
or CM Punk. Nah, he won't be in there if he wins the Royal Rumble.
Well, yeah, maybe he doesn't win the Rumble then. Maybe my booking's a little off a bit.
The booking's not off. Don't talk bad about yourself. All right, I want to talk about Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler. So TMZ Sports caught him at the airport, asked him a question, and he stated that he is pissed that Trick still has the TNA belt. Well, guess what? So am I. I don't know why your World Heavyweight Championship belt is on a guy that is not even in your promotion. I've talked about this numerous times ad nauseum. It is ridiculous. The other thing, yeah.
JP, do we still have the Brian Cage video?
No, I took it off.
Oh, damn. I just want to remind people that to watch the Brian Cage interview because I'm just going to come out and say it.
Yeah.
I set out to do the best Brian Cage podcast ever.
Yeah.
And I think we delivered.
Hell yeah. It was
I think that our podcast that we did with Brian Cage was better than anything he's ever had.
5.5 stars. That's what I give it. If it was in the Tokyo Dome, it'd be a 6. But it
We
wasn't.
talked about, if you haven't watched it, we talked about Brian Cage's faith.
Yeah.
We talked about his relationship with Chris Canyon.
Yep.
He talked about his Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
And his Mount Rushmore of superheroes. We talked about pretty much everything.
I have the intro. I didn't take it down.
Brian Cage popped for that, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I know how to make stuff. I dabble.
You know, like it just worked out perfectly that and it just like makes me just love all you guys, is that when I was ready to start the podcast, JP was like literally there. I want to do a podcast, and he was like, "This is like the perfect guy to do a podcast with." And when you have a movie guy as part of your podcast, like it's pretty. We got some pretty cool graphics over the years here.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got some great stuff. We know what we're doing. So the other thing Nick Nemeth talked about, which I thought was incredible, Nick Nemeth was talking about on a podcast that he wrote to all the people in creative, including Vince, an email that stated, "You're paying me like a main eventer, but you're using me like enhanced talent. I think the best thing to do is to save you money and go ahead and release me." The story goes on saying that Vince took a week and then called Nick and told him, "You're right, and I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'm going to grant your release," which I thought was incredible because there's a lot of people on the IWC boards and groups on Facebook that talk about how they're just in it for the money. They don't care about fans, or they don't care about the company or the promote. There's your proof. There's your proof. What do you guys think?
I think like you can go back to that Wrestling with Shadows documentary.
Yeah.
And Bret Hart originally didn't take the money from WCW. He took lesser amount to stay in WWE.
Yep.
And Bret Hart said, "I'm not hungry for money. I'm hungry for respect."
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's all what to be like the known as best in the class, to get that time on TV.
Yeah.
It's all about making yourself a bigger star, and I think that's what it comes down to. Not always the most amount of money.
Yeah.
Like even Stephanie McCourt, she took less money, but she's now a bigger star.
Yeah. She's a global star, which is huge, you know. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, he did what a lot of WWE guys have done, is he bet on himself.
Yeah.
Cody did it.
Yep.
McIntyre did it.
Yep.
Matt Cardona has done it.
Yep. They're still doing it.
WWE isn't the end-all be-all anymore.
Yeah.
There is, especially for guys who've been in WWE, so many avenues to go make money.
Yeah.
Doing besides just wrestling WWE. And I know people don't want to hear that, or they're WWE loyalists, but that's the truth. You can go.
Brian Cage would kick Freddy Krueger's ass. The Machine. Oh,
Yeah.
he's done.
Like, you can go work AEW, you can go work the indies, you can go to New Japan. Like, there's just so many options now, and it's a good thing. The health of the wrestling industry seems to be rebounding from what it was 15 years ago.
Yep. Absolutely. I want to do a couple of legal news. Roger Jackson, you might remember him. He's the one who was pummeling the hell out of a guy in Knoxville.
Throw away the key, JP.
Yeah, well, he's pleading not guilty.
Oh my goodness.
I never understood that. There's video footage of you
Yes.
doing this.
Yeah, he's pleading not guilty.
Now,
the other one is that
does this play into if you're pleading no guilty, is that going to affect if you do lose your time? Will you get more time, or does it really matter?
no, doesn't matter.
No.
Nope. It's all up to the judge or the jury.
So the judge won't say, like, you obviously lied to us. We proved that you did do it.
They can play the video, and if he comes back and says, well, no, I did not do that, then he could be held in contempt for lying. But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I would imagine that.
It's not like
So
they
what
would
was your
treat you.
question, Canada Dry? What was your question?
Like, I guess what they would do is they might work in a deal if you plead guilty. You might have a better chance with that.
You can do deals, but judges have the discretion to not take it.
Yeah, you can say, like, if I plead guilty,
Judge can say, no, this isn't a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, if the two parties come to a plea deal, they have to present it to the judge. The judge is the one who makes the ultimate decision. Now, I'm going to be just flat out honest. Our judicial system is a joke. And 99% of the time, a judge doesn't want to spend time on one case when it's apparent that there were shenanigans. So they're going to just take the plea because they want to clear as many cases as they possibly can.
I love that we're talking the legal system here.
Like my lawyer will tell you all day long that, and mind you, he's a pretty decent lawyer and does extremely well for himself. And even he's told me that the American justice system is probably one of the most shameful things in the entire world. And I'm like, okay. I don't know why my lawyer. I mean, I've used them multiple times for like.
As long as we're talking about this, Joe, do you agree with him on this?
To an extent, yes. And I think, honestly, it's what's so bad about the American justice system is when you have to use a public defender. That's when it's really bad because these are first, second-year lawyers, overworked, underpaid, way overstressed. There's just no way they can do an adequate job of defending you.
A person becomes a public defender for one reason and one reason only, is that they want to put the time in because they want to run for office. Oh. That's all there is to it. They want to run for office. Most lawyers want to be politicians.
Get picked up by a high-profile group.
Yeah, like a big law firm.
It's usually like last resort type stuff.
Yeah. And a lot of them, and keep in mind, too, that there's at least maybe 15% of your public defenders are actually, like, they work at legitimate large law firms, but you have to do pro bono work, a certain amount of pro bono work a year.
I just want to say that this episode of The Law and You is brought to you by Knowledge is Power.
Knowledge is power.
All right.
I will say, however, please revert to the opening scene and read our disclaimers before you go any further.
Don't take our legal advice if you don't.
If you want advice like on other stuff, I probably could help. I know how to hotwire a car.
And then you're going to need a public defender.
Yeah, so it all works out. We need a lawyer a sponsor here.
I locked my keys in I locked my keys in an office at a production studio, and there was no security, and the closest person was 4 hours away. So my door is. I rarely lock my car doors. If you want to, I'd rather you just open the door and steal rather than break my window because that costs money. So I went under and I went on my phone and I learned how to hotwire a car. So there you go. Yeah. So Stephanie McMahon is also going to be in court along with Ari Emanuel and Nick Khan. They are currently in the middle of a huge lawsuit with shareholders who believed that Vince sold the company that would allow him to stay in power rather than selling the company to a buyer that would have made more sense.
So basically the lawsuit is that Vince McMahon didn't have the shareholders' best interest at heart. He had his own interests at heart.
Correct.
In layman's terms.
Yeah.
If there was like a court TV to watch this, I'd be down for that.
Actually,
In America, we have a TV station called Court TV.
But we wouldn't be able to tune into this.
no. Oh, actually, yeah, because it's in New York. New York allows tapings of video proceedings.
Get
for the
cameras in
proceedings.
there.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's actually, I just find it very humorous that this Vince shit is not going to leave for like until even after his death is still going to be there.
Oh yeah, you're going to hear a lot more stuff after he's gone.
Well, and the problem is because the people that are suing him, it's a pension fund. That's the reason why it's getting a lot of press.
Yeah.
You're talking about people who are retired that depend on that money.
Yeah, like with this lawsuit, he's being deposed. Stephanie's being deposed. Ari Emanuel is being deposed. It could potentially lead somewhere serious.
Yeah.
Because depositions are never good because you can always open doors to other things.
Oh yeah. And
Because you're under oath when you're deposed. So.
And the best part is with the Freedom of Information Act, one of the few things our government actually got right, you can request those transcripts and they can be sent to you electronically. There you go.
We're all full of knowledge today, aren't we?
We are. Almost is back. He showed up at NXT and went toe to toe. Well, yeah, toe to toe because he's also like a foot taller than Obafemi.
Chest to nose.
But when it would chest to nose. If at that, it was probably like right at the breastplate, like right at the bottom of the breastplate. So I thought that was kind of humorous. JC Jane tore a quad at a house show. So your NXT Women's Champion is no longer able to defend her championship, which leads me to believe that at some point they're going to have a tournament because that's how WWE operates. Kota Ibushi also was injured, and he was actually stretchered off. What was his broken femur? I read.
I don't know. Funny
so it's
enough,
actually being shown right now.
Yeah, he's walking to the ring right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, Kota Ibushi was stretchered.
We're reporting on it right as it's happening.
Yeah.
It sucks. And it sucks.
Spoiler alert.
He can't catch a break with the injury bug.
No, he can't. No.
You almost wonder if he's close to the end for his career here.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I want to do one last thing. Big E was on a podcast and was talking about his time with the New Day and all this other stuff. And he talked about, and he really opened up because he talked about how he's always had suicidal tendencies through most of his life.
That was shocking.
And that even at the height that the New Day was at, he still was struggling with suicidal thoughts and mental health issues. And so I want to reach out to people, and because mental health awareness in the United States is abysmal at best. We don't talk about it. We sweep it under the rug. It's like a dirty little secret,
especially for men.
Yeah, and especially for men. I'm bipolar. I have always known that I was bipolar, and I also have ADHD, which doesn't help. But I also have social anxiety as well, like crippling social anxiety. Like the day
is bipolar when you like both men and women?
No,
that's not the same one.
No. Bipolar is when you have streaks of like you're riding high and then you just crash.
You no sold my joke here. Come on.
I'm sorry, I can't joke about it because it's such a serious thing.
Did they change the name of it though?
Well, there's two different versions of bipolar. There's bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. Mine is bipolar 2 because I tend to be more depressed than I am excitable.
It used to be like a manic depressive was also what it was called.
Yeah, manic depressive. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they changed it from manic depressive to just bipolar.
Yeah. It's important that you get help. The day I went, I've always known that I had depression and I have had other issues. But when my ex-wife found me in a grocery aisle on a floor crying because there were just it was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. The supermarket was very busy, and I got very overwhelmed. And so for me, I couldn't leave because my ex-wife had the car and the keys, and so I just went to I just went to an aisle where there wasn't a lot of people and just balled up. You need to get, if you are feeling suicidal, 988 is the phone number for the suicide prevention hotline. I know this because I do volunteer once a week for 4 hours manning a suicide hotline.
You can text it day or night, 24 hours a day.
When I lost Jess in January, I thought about taking my own life. And the thing that stopped me from taking my own life was the burden it would put on. I have this grief burden that I'm carrying solo, and I talk to my friends, I talk to my therapist, but it's my grief journey. But me taking my life means that now my mom and dad, my sister, my best friends, you guys, my best friends now have to deal with that burden as well. And it was a true breaking point. And that's when, the night that I came on the pod just for like a few minutes, that was the night I wanted to kill myself. And I came on because I knew that seeing you guys and being with you guys in that moment is what really saved me. And so,
and that's something we say on the show, just keep fighting. And we're here for each other, like legit. If you're in Canada and you need a suicide number, it is you just call 988 in Canada.
Oh, good. Same thing. Sweet. Makes it easy.
So there are people there. Yeah.
You know what my biggest takeaway from this Big E story is while it's easy to see some people who have depression issues, even people who are happy and successful are still going to be depressed. So those are people are just as important for you to reach out and make that connection.
There was a Canuck goalie named Corey Hirsch.
Yeah, Corey Hirsch.
And his depression was so overwhelming that he remembers like blacking out while he was in net for the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just because the depression was just so... And he couldn't talk about it with anyone because it was just one of those things that you didn't talk about back then.
Yeah. So all I can say is there is always someone there to talk to you. And even if it's just picking up the phone and dialing 988 and talking to a complete and total stranger, because the majority of the people that work suicidal hotlines have either tried or have thought about committing suicide.
So that's 988 in Canada, and in the US it's
988.
Oh, it's the same one?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Wayne. So, guys, that is the end of our show. I want to thank you. I like a Saturday night every once in a while. Maybe next week. I don't know.
Well, the nice thing is like when we do get bigger signings, we'll have to move this kind of show over.
Yeah.
Because these people deserve the whole show to themselves.
And shit, yeah.
Share with the news and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. So
imagine we had held Brian hostage for our news segment.
Oh, sorry, they just showed the broken leg on TV.
Oh,
what broken leg?
Coda's.
Oh,
Coda's leg injury, or maybe they didn't because he's up walking on it. I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. It looked like it was broken, but I guess not because he's up walking on it. But
I don't think it was a broken leg. I thought it was like a hip or something.
Oh, I don't know, but he looked like he was holding his leg in a weird way.
Well, I mean, you can get a hip pointer. I had one, and it made my entire leg numb for like an hour. Like I thought I broke my leg. So now this Sunday night, 7 Eastern, we will have the 3rd episode of the AFW Network of Check the Gate. It's here, episode 3, top 10 ghost films. So make sure you tune in, interact with us. If you want to get,
You're going to have Lord Ryan Rich, Jeremy,
yeah.
the Kimster.
Yeah, Kimmy, and then me. So we're gonna have a good. This is gonna be.
I'm excited to see how these people interact because
yeah. So, but yeah, tune in on Sunday night. I think that's where we're permanently going to put Check the Gate for right now. I think Sunday night.
Even in we have it in the this show in the morning. It's still
yeah, we can still knock out both shows. So, but yeah, so come, if you want to know when we're on, all you need to do is 3 things: click like, click subscribe, and then that bell over there. Click that bell because that's going to give you a notification on your phone, on your iPad gimmick, on your laptop gimmick. It's going to give you a notification and let you know that we are live. So,
or if you're not part of it, join the AFW community. We're almost at 25K here, guys.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, bring your friends, invite your family. We're one big family, 25,000 people in this family. Whew. It's a lot of boots being knocked. Anyways, I digress.
You almost got a red flag at the end there.
I know. I had to censor myself. All the links are down below for our social media. If you want to join the league, you want to join our community, come on aboard. We are always here because we are all about love, peace, and happiness, my friends.
You can buy a shirt from the Pro Wrestling.
You want to get a shirt, ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling, where you can get all of your effing wrestling gear. Whew. On behalf of Ultimo Canada Dry, on behalf of EVP Joe, I am your professor, the JFB.
Now, we already talked about it earlier. Depression. And this is that time of year too when seasons changing.
Yeah.
Like the seasonal depression, or you don't want to do something drastic that hurt yourself. But yeah, 988, if you're feeling the depression, if you're suicidal. The other thing is, if you're down, we don't want you to stay down. We want you to get up. We want to strap a rocket on your back. We want to dust you off, put one foot in front of the other. Raise your fist in the air and put the devil in a sharpshooter and just keep fighting.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the